Hi, welcome to another episode of For the Streets. I'm Angela Keiko.
And I am Rob Petree. And I got to tell you, I know I say this every show, but I really mean it this time. I am so excited to talk about this topic. Why? Because it includes food.
Yes, I was going to say that. I was planning on saying that today. You know what? I knew you were going to say you were excited. I was going to say you love to say the word excited.
I do. I'm an exciting person.
I am excited too.
Yeah.
I can't lie. But yeah, we covered a story at News 4. School has started, and now New York schools across the state get free lunch for public schools. They don't have to pay anymore. There's no account. There's no filling out an application to get reduced, lunch or free lunch. Every kid gets free lunch in New York schools.
Yeah. Now, granted, I went to school in Maryland, but I remember, the kids, myself included, at certain points growing up, because I grew up poor. The account would run dry. And on those days when you didn't have money in the account, you had your choice between a peanut butter and jelly or a cheese sandwich. That was just the reality of it. And so to hear that something like this has been in place, now here in New York is great, because, what student wants to be sitting at a cafeteria table, watching their friends, and classmates eat, a big lunch that they've paid for while you're stuck with the cheese sandwich.
Right.
I know how that feels, and it doesn't feel good.
Right.
So
I don't have many memories of when I was in school. I don't have many memories of my childhood at all. I have the memory of a goldfish, but when my daughter was in school, it wasn't even that, I couldn't afford to replenish her account. It's just, you forget, or you missed the email, or, the payment didn't go through on time, and she would call or text me.
yeah, it becomes a hassle, right?
Right. She'd say, I was up at the register and the lunch lady told me I didn't have enough in my account.
Yeah, and how
it's
embarrassing is that, right? That's awful. That's like being in line at the gas station and your
card
decline.
declines.
That's like, and for a child though, that's devastating.
I hated that. It was embarrassing for her. And, at one point, they did allow it to go negative, where you could just, when you are ready to pay, you just owe what you, like the back payment that you owe plus the future payment. But I got charged a fee every time I replenished the account. There was like a service charge. So, it does add up.
Oh, I'm sure it does. Yeah. Over time.
So with, school supplies, clothes, everything else, the last thing, parents should have to worry about is something like that when there's food there available. Like you said, they should all have access to the same foods. I remember two specific foods from when I was in school.
Oh, you
This
do?
is all I remember. I went to St. Paul's. It doesn't exist anymore, but it was a Catholic elementary school in Kenmore. And they had this like yellow rice, and it was so delicious. I don't know what it was seasoned with, but I'll never forget. It was my favorite thing. I remember that, and then I remember the nachos in high school. It was just like quick.
I remember you bringing that up, right?
Yeah, and you did have to pay for those. Those were not included in the free lunches.
Right, yeah, and that was the case in my school when it came to like chips and cookies and soda before they outlawed it. List goes on. And I think I say it in the clips that we're going to show a little bit here a million times, but the pizza when I went to school was, oh my goodness, I'll never ever have a slice of pizza as good as that was. I just loved it. And now it was that rectangle pizza with the small pepperonis on it. I loved it, and I can't find it anywhere. I've tried looking, and nope, nothing will ever replace that.
I don't remember the pizza, but almost everyone we talked to out on the streets remembered the pizza.
Said the pizza.
It was their favorite thing.
Absolutely. Many of them hearkening back to that rectangle pizza with the little pepperonis on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not your regular pizza.
And I remember in high school, I went to Kenmore West. We had a Fruitopia machine. So it was like
That sounds like a cool kids movie.
Yeah,
Fruitopia.
I don't even think that exists anymore. But yeah, I think they got rid of those
So it would make
too.
smoothies.
No, it was like a bottle of pop, but not carbonated. like juice or fruit juice or like Kool-Aid or something. It was called
Interesting.
Fruitopia.
Yeah, because we kind of touch on this too. Is the milk, like, you know, some of the lunches, like the turkey and dressing that you would get around Thanksgiving. My school always did that. There were some people that said they did too. Who wants to eat that and drink chocolate milk?
I loved the chocolate milk, and that, you know, one of the people we talked to out on the streets mentioned that, and it did spark some nostalgia because I loved that. That was my favorite. Just straight from the carton. There was something more refreshing about drinking it from the carton.
Oh yeah, no, I liked it too, but it's just it didn't, like, who wants to wash down turkey and mashed potato with chocolate milk? Like, you know what I mean? And then it was like, okay, you have your choice, chocolate milk or white milk. And it was like the students that got the white milk, everyone was looking at them like, we gave them the side eye, like, ew, what are you doing? You know, what are you drinking that for? You know, but that had less of a, I don't know, like an aftertaste than, I guess, the chocolate milk. You know what I mean? I can't wrap my head around like the turkey and dressing and chocolate. It's just,
I think one of my favorite things too, that we did this episode is we got some kids to weigh in.
We did, yeah.
And they said they prefer the packed lunch from mom and dad. I don't know. It must be that extra dose of love that they put in there.
Absolutely. You know, Mama knows best. Absolutely. And this was just the perfect opportunity to get some of our local youth to weigh in. Because they're in school. They're going to tell you, you know, and hey, what they're having in school nowadays is not like when we were in school. Some things have still stayed the same, right? Like the tater tots. Everyone loves the tater tots.
Yeah.
But, you know, like back home, that rectangle pizza with the small pepperonis, I was heartbroken to hear that they took that off the lunch menu. It was like, why? You know, before I actually got to talk to the superintendent to find out, hey, where do you order that pizza from? Like, you know, it was just that good. And, you know, that was a fond memory of my days in grade school.
Yeah. I would rotate between packing my daughter's lunch and, you know, putting money on her account. And I ordered online these tiny little wooden hearts that said, love you. So sometimes I'd put them in the lunchbox. And I think that's something else that the kids like about their
cute.
packed lunch.
Oh,
you know?
wow. I love that. That's great.
Yeah.
And she appreciated that.
Yeah, of course. She's a very loving child, so she appreciates things like that.
Well, I know she's proud of you. I'll tell you that.
I know. Yeah, so let's take a look and see what people said when we asked them about their school lunch.
You know, every time I'm asked about what my favorite class was in school, Angela, can you take one guess what it was?
Oh my gosh. Lunch?
You got that right, absolutely. If that was a class. I mean, they had some of the most delicious foods when I was in school. And so, you know, me, like pretty much everyone we're gonna interview today, it's been a while since we've been in school, right? So we thought it would be cool to ask people what they would choose if they had the opportunity to have free lunch every day.
Yeah, this is following New York State that just passed that all public schools in the state get free lunch. So yeah, let's go take a look and see what people think. If adults could get free lunch every day, what would be on the menu?
Anything free for sure, but I would say keep it healthy, right? Let's get some salads going. I think that'd be fantastic.
And where is your favorite place to get a salad?
Pete's Place, right over on Swan Street.
How do you like your salad?
When somebody else makes it.
I know that's right. What was your favorite thing about lunch when you were in school?
I think the social aspect, sitting down with all your friends, being able to talk about your day and what you're doing later.
Did the food suck?
It wasn't awesome.
See, I liked the food in my school, right?
She's nodding over here. So the food is no good at school?
I mean, the pizza's pretty good, but otherwise it's not very good.
Do you get free lunch at school now?
Yeah.
Okay. So what kind of things do they serve up now for free at lunch?
Mostly the same stuff like pizza, fish sticks, stuff like that, but the food is not very good.
So pizza every day then?
Yeah. Now that I'm in the middle school, they have like a pizza option where you can get pizza every day, so I really like that.
Now I gotta ask you, would you rather have that pizza or something mom makes in a packed lunch?
Something mom makes.
Oh, so okay, come on now, mom. What do you like to make? What does mom make that's good to pack you for lunch for school?
Sandwiches.
What's your favorite kind of sandwich? I like peanut butter and jelly.
I like ham, cheese, and mayo.
What do you remember from school lunches back in the day?
The pizza. The squares.
That's where it all started.
Yeah, little pieces of cardboard, pretty much.
Was there a certain type of lunch that you really liked when you were in school?
Italian dunkers.
What is that?
They would take Italian bread, they would put pizza sauce on it, cheese, and then just put it in the oven and they would bake it for us.
What did you look forward to when you walked up in that cafeteria? What was your favorite type of lunch?
It was the same thing that my wife said. It was the pizza.
It was the pizza.
Like the pizza.
What did the pizza look like? Because when I was in school, it was like a rectangle with the tiny pepperonis on it.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, I can't find it nowhere now. It drives me crazy.
I think I would choose the Bosco sticks. I remember those. They're like sticks full of cheese. They're like,
ooh, yeah, the
nice
mozzarella sticks,
yes,
kind of.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. So
what would you dip them in?
Oh, you gotta do the marinara. That's some good stuff there. So
I know you gotta. My school's marinara growing up tasted like ketchup.
My memory is the Thanksgiving meal. It was always like a ball of mashed potatoes with a bunch of turkey and gravy on it, and they don't do that anymore. And I'm always like, I really miss that.
They don't, but you know what? The Erie County Fair, they have that. Thanksgiving Sunday.
Okay.
I like beef nachos.
Beef nachos. Do you get them at school?
Mm-hmm. They're very good. We're gonna have them next Tuesday.
Yep. What's your favorite lunch? Do you remember? What's yours? All right, what's
The
yours?
chocolate chip pancakes.
Lunch for lunch.
Breakfast for lunch.
Yeah.
Your favorite thing is the breakfast for lunch. What's your least favorite thing?
Probably popcorn, chicken, and chicken sandwich.
Yeah, no chicken. She's a former lunch lady.
Yeah.
You are?
Oh, no.
Oh, no! Come on, you know you gotta talk to us now. It's okay. There was a time when
She
I was
knows
shy.
the horrors that were probably in that food.
I'm from Virginia, and our school lunch was not good, not healthy, not yummy, none of it. So I think free school lunches are important, but healthy is also very important.
Italian dunkers were big at our school.
That's the second time we got that.
Those were big. The pizza was kind of, it wasn't the best.
It was hit or miss.
Yeah, we'd have some stuffed crust sometimes if they really wanted to like
So
get our
it wasn't
attention.
that the rectangle pizza with the small pepperonis. That's what I love.
We'd have that triangular like scalene shaped pizza.
I don't want that unless you're giving me Papa John's or Domino's.
Exactly.
Look at you got him climbing out of here. This is a hit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wasn't that cool, right?
Oh, it's great.
All right. We're off to Woodstock. Let's go. Wow, this is cool.
I love
wow.
this.
Oh, look at it.
Shoot.
We got to get a shot of this. This is so cool. Check this out in here.
Yeah,
You have outdone yourself, my friend.
I gave it a travel theme. If you look at the ceiling, I glued old maps on the ceiling. You think about going on a road trip in one of these?
That's awesome.
You know, so
Love
I gave
that.
maps for the curtains.
Do you do weddings?
You bet I do.
You do? I need your card.
Yeah.
I need
We
that
got
card.
the wedding of the year next year coming
10
up.
seconds, about 6 seconds.
Okay.
Right in that circle.
Okay. I look sweaty, but you know what? Still hot.
Oh, that's a good one.
One more and one more.
One more. I love it!
Awesome. Cool. Wow. Come get your photo taken with Michael.
And we got Katie in there, the genius behind the camera.
That's right. She's behind the camera, but she is an instrumental part in our show. We love you, Katie.
Pizza.
Pizza.
That was my favorite, yes. It was very rectangular.
Yeah.
It was big, and you had pepperoni on it. You get pepperoni or cheese.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I just got... They're playing a game over there, and the balloons are popping, and it scared the living crap out of me.
What's your favorite lunch at school?
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. And what's your least favorite lunch at school?
Cheeseburgers.
What's wrong with their cheeseburgers?
Just not that good.
They ain't it? Okay. Do you get your lunch packed or do you get school lunch?
Even. I do both.
You do both? Which do you prefer?
Bringing my lunch.
Yeah. And what do your parents pack for you in your lunch?
Sandwiches.
What kind of sandwiches?
Buffalo chicken.
Wow, that's fancy. I got bologna when I was in school.
Pizza and there's spaghetti.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying pizza. What was so great about the pizza?
I don't know, it's just school pizza and it was just good. Back when I went to school, it didn't cost that much, so I was okay with paying for it.
As long as I don't have to cook or make a sandwich, anything.
Yeah, there you go. So you would probably pack your lunch most days, right? Or was Mama packing the lunch?
No.
You did it? Yeah, that was a different time. You had to do it for yourself. Seriously. I know all about it.
I definitely remember like cardboard pizza and the little chocolate milk cartons are probably like
the chocolate milk.
Yes, the chocolate milk cartons.
Who wants to drink milk with pizza? And I remember around Thanksgiving, I don't know if your schools did this, they would have the turkey and gravy and all that.
No, my school did.
You did, mine did
I went
too.
to a private elementary school. So
who wants to eat drink chocolate milk with with a turkey dinner? Like,
I loved the chocolate milk.
I appreciate the chocolate milk. Yes.
I know, they outlawed sodas in my school for a good reason.
Oh no, we have the soda machine.
What was your favorite food to get at lunch?
It was probably the burgers when they had like hamburger day, where it was like hamburgers and fries or like tater tots. Like that was like the best.
Oh, I love the tater tots. I completely forgot about the tater tots. How are you the only one out of all the people that we talked to today to bring up tater tots?
Wow, that's a word I'll never get tired of saying, tater tots.
Tater tots.
I remember it was just $1 and you could get, like a cup like this filled with tater tots. Oh, man.
I know, it's like a healthy snack, but it's also delicious.
Yeah, because I felt like they never gave you enough, right? It was just that little cubby that they would fill with the tater tots, especially if they were the crowns, right? I like the full tater tots. Like, then it was never enough. And so, I'd be hitting my dad up in the morning because he would take me back and forth to school. I wouldn't ride the bus. I'm just kidding, no. But he would.
Same.
And, before I get out of the car, I'm like, hey, can I get a couple dollars, for a bag of chips and stuff? I wasn't buying the bag of chips. I wasn't buying the soda before it was outlawed. I was buying the cup of tater tots.
Almost every day, I would skip school during lunch because my school was like half a block away from Mighty Taco.
Ooh.
So me and my friend Ryan, remember I texted you the other night and I'm like, what's going on with the video game? And it wasn't you, it was meant for someone else.
Oh, that was him, yeah.
Ryan, my friend Ryan, we would skip every day and we would go to the Mighty Taco down the street.
Wow. See, now, down my school was Subway. That's what was close. So if you were leaving to go get something to eat, it was to the Subway. Anything else was way too far away, and you would have got caught. It was a couple times. You know what I mean? Like,
we got caught a couple times too.
Well, no, I never got caught. I'm just saying there was just a couple times where I left to go get me a $5 footlong. Rest in peace, $5 footlongs. Gone but not forgotten.
There was a grocery store also, like in between there, and they had these carts. I can't remember what it was called. I want to say the store was called Budway's, but I could be wrong. And the carts had those like, red and yellow cars for like little kids to go in.
Oh, yeah.
So we would like take one of those and ride it to the Mighty Taco. And that's when we'd get caught. Kenmore police were not playing.
Well, yeah, yeah.
They were like, go put that cart back right now.
You're sticking out like a sore thumb, right? Oh, that's funny. Wow.
Yeah.
So we just heard about, what people really like to eat when they were in school. Some of them still in school. But on the flip side, a lot of us, if had the opportunity, would love to be able to have free lunch every single day as an adult. So, Angela, this was actually your idea. Great idea. Is what would you like to eat, or where would you go if you had the opportunity to get free lunch every single day, right?
Right, absolutely. So let's take a look and see what people said.
Heights make me hungry, especially when we're talking about school lunch, right? You know what I really liked when I was in school? I really liked the rectangle pizza, the pepperoni kind that had the little pepperonis on it, right? I can't find that anywhere nowadays. So what did you like when you were in school?
The nachos were the big hit. Everybody wanted the nachos. It cost extra though.
It did. So that's something you had to buy. That wasn't
something
free.
I had to buy.
Okay,
so the kids today don't have to worry about that. They get free nachos.
Pizza, 100%. So
who has the best pizza?
I
Can't just be
personally
any pizza.
Totino's and Bella and South Park. Those are probably my two favorites.
Wow.
Yeah.
But eating that every day could be dangerous.
But pizza's different because you can do like a veg pizza, you can do dessert pizza.
Yeah,
you
make
can
it healthy, right? Yeah, you got to, right? Because we don't want to be like
Very
that one guy that was
versatile.
eating McDonald's every day for
Yeah,
like
no,
a year.
it's versatile. Yeah. And you can do like cauliflower crust. You can change it up.
I would go to Lenovo and I would get all flats.
All flats. Okay, so that's wings. You're a wing guy.
Wing guy, yeah.
Are you from Buffalo originally?
I am, yes.
You are. Okay, that explains it.
Mighty Taco.
Mighty Taco. What do you get from Mighty Taco?
I'd usually just get the just a regular burrito.
Yeah.
Super Mighty, that's all.
Yeah, I get the Super Mighty burrito. You need two of them, though. One's not enough, right?
Yeah, you gotta have the hot sauce. You know?
How do you feel that they switched from their awesome, delicious homemade nachos to Tostitos?
I'm okay with it. I mean, I'm not too
I'm not okay with it.
No,
They're too
no.
salty.
Chipotle.
Chipotle. What do you get at Chipotle?
Oh gosh, I guess it depends on the day. Any sort of wrap, anything like a wrap burrito, anything like that.
You could really chow down on some school lunch with those things.
I'd just like a nice steak. I know that's kind of hard to ask for, but a steak would hit. Steak and potatoes. It gets you all full, you're ready to go, and then I'm ready to run a mile.
Pizza. I would order pizza again and have the exact same type of pizza, rectangular pizza with pepperonis on top.
Okay, so just pepperoni.
Yes.
Do you dip your pizza in anything?
No, I do not.
No.
Just as is.
I'm a ranch guy. Yeah.
You should have blue cheese. Come on.
Oh no! Oh well, I'm not eating wings.
He's got to stop admitting that, right?
Exactly. You
It's
can't do that
embarrassing.
here.
And now it's like a cardinal sin here in Buffalo.
Exactly.
Probably, first of all, I would have a small salad to go with it, okay? And then maybe just a cup of fruit.
Okay.
And then a sandwich to go with that.
I need to eat like you. Seriously. I'm eating donuts at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Pizza or burrito or something, but like good pizza or a burrito.
Yeah, no cardboard pizza.
No.
Yeah, kind of like the same thing, like good pizza, like
I'll get Lloyd delivered or like Macy's Pizza.
Okay.
So like,
where's your favorite pizza spot?
I would say probably like Macy's or Franco's.
So much pizza. That's what everybody loved in school. And I did too. And if you notice, the people that are saying that they really loved the school pizza, it was the rectangle kind with the small pepperonis that I can't find anywhere. If anyone watches this and knows where to get that, please tell me, because it's been years.
This is so weird, but I went to a Catholic school and they had the most delicious sticky ball of yellow rice. I'll never forget. It's the only thing I remember from school lunch, and I wish I could have that rice again.
Oh, it was good,
It was so good. I couldn't even tell you what kind it was, but it was so good.
Yeah, so just some incredible answers today. We're coming to a neighborhood near you for our next edition of For the Streets. Wow, what a fun topic this was.
Yeah, that was fun. And that event was really fun.
It was, absolutely. I don't think there's ever going to be a year, as long as I'm here, where I don't go to the Sabres Fan Fest. I mean, that was just incredible.
Yeah, that was a blast. There was a lot of things to do there. I loved that.
Yeah, and just some of the answers from people, were great, as always. That's the one thing I really love about this show, is you never know what people are going to say. And it gives us an opportunity to get out there and meet a bunch of people, which is just so exciting. It really is.
I think it would be hard for me to decide, those people knew right away what they would have for free lunch every day. But I think that my mind changes too much. So like right now I'm a very healthy eating kick. I won't even go out to eat. So I think right now, if I were given the choice, I would say there's a place on Sheridan in Delaware called Pio Mine, where they make your pizza in front of you, but they also make fresh salads in front of you. So you know exactly what's going in it. There's no like way extra sodium or fat.
So
or
it's kind of like
oils.
Subway for pizza.
Yeah, pretty
much. They had something like that back home, Mod Pizza, I think it was called. And it was like, you like a little assembly line. I want this, I want that, I want that. You get too many toppings, you try to pick that up. You know, so just fair warning. But it was good. So that's cool to know that there's something like that here. And if there is a mod pizza here, I'm just not aware of it.
I don't think so. But that's what I would choose now. But, like Angela next year might be like, ew, why'd you choose that? You don't want salads anymore. I flip-flop from just eating my comfort junk food.
You're like, oh, why was I eating like that? I'm not a rabbit. Like, you know what I mean? No, that's the thing, though. There are ways where you can make salads tasty. Like, I was on a Salad Works kick for the longest time, and I mean, it was really good. Like, what would I get? The chef's salad with extra tomatoes and heavy dressing. That almost makes it not even really that healthy anymore.
Exactly. So that's why I don't. I make my own food nowadays.
It's like, drown it in ranch. So, but what a fun episode this was.
Yeah, that was really fun. But we are out of time. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of For the Streets. We'll see you in a neighborhood near you.